Okay, Olivia, now we're going to be testing your pinch strength. We're going to start with tip to tip. So I want you to put your index finger on top and your thumb on bottom, and I want you to squeeze it as hard as you can. Okay? Squeeze. Good. All right, we're going to do that 2 more times, okay? So squeeze. Good. One more. Now we're going to have 2 fingers on top and your thumb on bottom. All right. Good. All right. Again. Good. And last time. Good. All right, we have one last pinch for that hand. I want you to put your thumb on top and your index on bottom and squeeze as hard as you can, okay? All right, and again. Good. And one last time. All right, now we're just going to be doing the same thing on your other hand. So again, we're going to start with just your one finger on top and your thumb on bottom. Squeeze. Good. Good. All right, and last time. Now I want you to bring the 2 fingers on top and your thumb on bottom. Great. Good. Last time. Okay. All right, we're almost done. If you can just put your thumb on top and your index finger on bottom. Go ahead. Good. All right, and last time. All right, now we're going to move on and do your pinch. This is your pinch. Now we're going to do your grip strength. All right, Olivia, now we're going to be measuring your grip strength. So I'd like you to hold this. Good. And keep your elbow tucked to your side and your arm at 90 degrees, just like that. We're going to do it 3 times. I want you to squeeze it as hard as you can, okay? Okay, go ahead and squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Okay. All right, and again, squeeze as hard as you can. And relax. And again. Relax. All right. Now we're going to do it with your other hand. Again, tuck to your side at 90 degrees. Good. Go ahead and squeeze. Relax. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Thank you. All right, that's also 35 centimeters. All right, now we're going to be measuring your hand. If you could use your finger to touch the plastic and bring it all the way down to your palm. Good. Good. Your next finger. Good. Good. All right, now with your other hand, if you could do the same thing, using your finger to come up and touch the plastic and all the way down. Good. All right. Now if you could put your palm facing up and use your thumb to touch each finger. This, good. And then with your other hand, your first finger, next finger, and your pinky. And relax. Good. All right, Olivia, now we're going to be screening for your range of motion. I'd like you to just follow my directions and watch what I do, okay? So go ahead and look up, look down, look to the side, look to the other side, bring your ear to your shoulder, bring your other ear to the other shoulder. All right. Now I'd like you to go ahead and bring your arms up and all the way back. Bring them to a T. Back. And touch the back of your head, small of your back. Good. Now come down and touch your knee, and touch your other knee. Go ahead and lean forward, lean back. Good. All right. Now I'd like you to go ahead and bring your arms in front of you like this. Touch your shoulders. Relax. And make a fist. Relax. Touch each finger. Good. Now flip your palms over. Bring your fingers in. Bring your fingers out. And bring your wrists up. Bring your wrists down. And relax. All right, Olivia, now we're going to be taking some measurements of your shoulder. If you could go ahead and bring your shoulder up over your head as far as up as you can go. All right, good. Now if I could have you scoot a little bit more closer to the edge of the chair, I want you to bring your arm back as far as you can. All right, good. Now if you can bring your arm out and up as far as you can. All right, good, and relax. All right, so now if you can bring your arm out and across your body as far as you can. All right, good. And now if you can bring it out and as far back as you can. All right, good, and relax. Okay, now if you can bring your arm out like you're resting it on a chair and bring your hand down as far as you can. All right, good. And now back to resting on a chair and as far back as you can. All right, good, and relax. Okay, now if you can tuck your elbow into your side and bring your arm across your body as far as you can, keeping it tucked. All right, good. And keeping your elbow tucked, if you can bring your arm out as far as you can. Keeping that elbow tucked. All right, and relax. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to be taking another measurement. If you could bring your hand up like this and bring your palm up like this. Good. Good. Bring your hand like this again. Now put your palm down. And relax. I'm going to be taking some measurements of your wrist. If you could put your elbow on the table and bring your fingertips down towards the table. Okay. Okay. All right, now if you could flip your hand over and bring your fingertips towards the table again as far as you can. All right, now putting your palm on the table, if you could move your fingertips towards your pinky. Good. All right. And now bringing your fingertips towards your thumb. All right, and relax. All right, so now we'll be taking some measurements of your hand to see your range of motion. Okay. Now if you could put your palm up on the table like this. Good. And bring your thumb out. Okay. All right, if you could put your hand on its side like this. Good. All right, now bend your thumb as much as you can. Good. And straighten your thumb. And bend it as much as you can. Bend. Good. All right. Now if I could have you put your palm facing the table and bring your thumb out as much as you can. Good. All right. And now bringing your hand into this position again, bringing your thumb out as far as you can. And relax. All right, thank you. Now finger time. Those are so screwed up, it's not even funny. Okay. So if I could take some measurements of your fingers now, I'd like you to go ahead and put.
I think I might just stop at 12. We're gonna break for our test.
All right, Olivia, now we're going to be taking some measurements of your hand to see the health of your hand. So if you could go ahead and bring your hand on its side like this. Okay. I don't like the angle. How the heck did you get in there?
Maybe it can even be like perpendicular. I think maybe that's how we're supposed to do it.
I feel like yours is almost like hyperextended.
Do you want me to flex it?
No, extend. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not flat with your skin at all. Okay. All right, so now we'll be taking some measurements of your hand to see your range of motion. Okay. Now if you could put your palm up on the table like this. Good. And bring your thumb out. Okay. All right, if you could put your hand on its side like this. Good. All right, now bend your thumb as much as you can. Good. And straighten your thumb. And bend it as much as you can. Bend. Good. All right. Now if I could have you put your palm facing the table and bring your thumb out as much as you can. Good. All right. And now bringing your hand into this position again, bringing your thumb out as far as you can. And relax. All right, thank you. Now finger time. Those are so screwed up, it's not even funny. Okay, so if I could take some measurements of your fingers now, I'd like you to go ahead and put.
I think I'm gonna have to stop at 12. We're gonna break for our test.
All right, Olivia, now we're going to be taking some measurements of your hand to see the health of your hand. So if you could go ahead and bring your hand on its side like this. Okay. I don't like the angle. How the heck did you get in there?
I mean, it can even be like perpendicular. I think maybe that's how we're supposed to do it.
I feel like yours is almost like hyperextended.
Do you want me to flex it?
No, extend. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not flat with your skin at all. Okay. All right, so now we'll be taking some measurements of your hand to see your range of motion. Okay. Now if you could put your palm up on the table like this. Good. And bring your thumb out. Okay. All right, if you could put your hand on its side like this. Good. All right, now bend your thumb as much as you can. Good. And straighten your thumb. And bend it as much as you can. Bend. Good. All right. Now if I could have you put your palm facing the table and bring your thumb out as much as you can. Good. All right. And now bringing your hand into this position again, bringing your thumb out as far as you can. And relax. All right, thank you. Okay, now we'll be taking some measurements of your fingers to see your range of motion. If I could have you make a fist, please. Good. As far as you can go. Good. And bring your finger down as far as it will go. Good. Alright, and just your next finger. Okay. Good. Okay. And last finger. Bring it down as far as it can go. Sorry, I need you to go like this. Alright. And now we'll just follow the same procedure on your other hands. Sounds good. Alright, Olivia, now we're going to be taking some measurements on your passive range of motion. So if I can have you bring your hand out in front of you, all the way up as far as you can go. Alright, and now I'm just going to see if we can get a little bit more range.
Ooh, your hands are cold.
I'm so sorry. Alright. Good. And now if you can bring your arm back behind you as far as it can go. Good. Is that as far as you can go? Okay, we're just going to see if we can go a little bit further. Alright. Relax. Now if you can bring your arm to your side. Good. And then if you can bring it up as high as you can go. Okay. We're going to see if we can go any further, okay? Okay. Now, if you can bring your arm out and across your body. Is that as far as you can go, Olivia? Okay. Let's see if we can bring your arm a little bit further. Alright, and relax. Good. And if you can bring your arm back out to T as far back as you can go. Is that as far as you can go? A little bit of pressure. Okay, and relax. Now if you can bring your arm out to the side and bring it down as far as you can go. Alright. High low pressure. Okay. Bring it back to as if it's resting on a chair and bringing your arm back as far. Alright. Some pressure. We just have 2 more measurements to take in this position. If you could tuck your elbow that's at your side and bring your arm across your body as far as you can go. Alright. I'm just going to see if you can go any more. Alright. And keeping your elbow tucked, can you bring your arm out as far as you can go? Pressure. Good. Relax. All right, Olivia, now we're going to be measuring your pronation and supination. If you could go ahead and put your palm up. Good. Is that as far as you can go? All right. Okay, go ahead and relax. Now, if you can put your palm down. Alright, now we're going to be taking some measurements of your hand. If you could go ahead and extend all your fingers like this, and now make a fist. Alright, is that as far as you can go? Okay, just going to apply a little pressure. Good. Is that as far as you can go? Alright, a little bit more range there. Okay, and at your far digit. So as far as you can go. Alright. We'll just continue to do that for each of your fingers. So as far as you can go. Alright. As far as you can go. Can you move your end of your finger any further? No. Alright, good.
Sorry, myself in.
It's okay. I know you have kids, so it's hard to turn it off. Alright, just these last two fingers on this hand. A little pressure. Bring your upturned elbow there. Alright, is that as far as you can go? Alright. And your pinky. So as far as you can go. Good. So as far as you can go. Fingers are so tiny. And a little pressure. Alright. Now we'll just do the same procedure on your other hand, okay? Alright, now we're just going to be looking at your passive range of motion in your thumb. So if I could have you put your hand like this and just make your thumb straight, extend your thumb. Good. Is that as far as you can go? Alright. Okay, when I'm doing the extension,
I don't think you do passive for extension because you don't want someone to hyperextend.
Yeah. Just don't take that measurement.
I think it's just one of the flex.
All the flexion. Okay, now I'm going to be taking some measurements of your thumb. We're going to do some passive range of motion. So if I could have you bend your thumb like this. Good. All right. And is that as far as you can go? Okay, I'm just going to apply a little pressure. Good. And is that as far as you can go? Okay. And now if I could have you put your hand on the table and bring your thumb out as far as you can. Is that as far as you can bring it out? Okay, I'm just going to apply some pressure. Alright, good. And now bringing your hand like this, if you could bring your thumb out as far as you can. Okay. See if we can bring it any further. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Olivia.